Hey folks, Species 7 here. Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to my playthrough, boy this is high, of Age of Engineering. And we are of course in version 1.04 for Minecraft. And, well, what the heck is that? Purple leaves. Well, that's something just a little bit odd, because as far as I know, I replaced my entire tree operation down there, except for the Fat Bob spruces that I've been planting in quads. I replaced everything with oaks, just because I'm right now, well, see this? This is a diamond sickle. Yeah, at the moment, saplings are worth more to me than diamonds. So, just to let you know where we sit. But today, I'm gonna, as I say, not quite such a build-centric episode as... Oh, I love this part. Woo! Ow, I didn't mean to fall off. I was going to ride the water down. Instead, we're going to discover a few options of things to do, although I gotta tell you, while I'm out here, I do need to go TikTok on a few of these. Say it's these puppies I'm after. Yes, indeed, Sapling City. And I have found that these are the best producers. Birch, they may be pretty because they are such a nice contrasting wood, especially to build with things like dark oak or spruce. But man, they just don't produce saplings. And saplings are a good source of biomulch, which is, at the moment, one of my major fuel supplies. And we're going to get to that in just a few minutes. There we go, look at that. There we are. Without even getting the stuff, the tons and tons of stuff that's still up there, we managed to get over a stack of saplings. So yeah, it pays really well, these guys. So what is that purple thing? No, I'm serious, like, this isn't a setup. I have no idea what that is. And I don't think this is the time to find out. So, this isn't even the building I wanted. Yeah, you may have noticed our wheat has turned into canola. Well, so have our potatoes, our carrots, our string plants, everything. Pretty much at this point. Alright, saplings. Why do I want them? I want to do that to them. That's the macerator, because I need to turn them into this. Biochaff. You don't get a super high return. Yeah. I think it takes four saplings to make one biochaff. You can also make biochaff out of things like pumpkins. Pumpkin seeds. And so I have expanded my pumpkin farm by another 10 pumpkins, because that's another 40 seeds per harvest. So they're pretty good. And I'll show you why. You've got a lot of options in this particular pack for power generation. And that's not bad, because, yeah, I've completely torn this apart. I've used the energy conduits, now that we're capable of making conduits, to power everything. But what I required this stuff for, biochaff, is here in my fermenter. If you use fertilizer, very simple recipe, apply a tiny bit of power and supply this, it will give you biomass. Biomass is burnable. I wonder if you can make it out of apples. Nope. Oh, there's some saplings. Here, you can eat those too. They'll eat saplings a lot quicker. But what we're doing with the biomass... Oh, okay, this is a different setup here. These are oil generators. And I'm using canola oil, which I'm getting from fermenting barrels, by putting canola in these canola presses. Right? So it squishes canola oil out of them. The fermenting barrels turn the canola oil into, well, oil. And then these guys burn oil. And I'm using them to fill up these. Well, as you can see, they're actually full. So, And although those require power, again, they don't require much, right? So, and they're basically doing this. This item is a reservoir, really simple to build, if we have a look. And if you put two of them side by side, I just don't want to break it because I don't know which way right now it's set up. But it basically gives you a contained infinite water source so that you can do things like that, right? And like I said, really simple. You just need fused quartz, which is why I actually built that alloy smelter the last time. Well, one of the major reasons, because all fused quartz is you throw some quartz in the alloy smelter and it'll turn it into that. Well, if you fill it enough, it takes 3 pieces at a time and it'll make the fused quartz, and you can build yourself these things. So anywhere you need water, i.e. fermenters, moisteners, carpenters, you can use these. Alright, let's go downstairs. Yes, there's a downstairs. There's always a downstairs. Eventually, every Minecraft, there's always a downstairs. So, here we go. In fact, I have 2 stages of downstairs. I'm pretty special. Not a lot down here. Well, kidding. There's really a lot down here. Several things on the go. Now, these, of course, are MV capacitors. 4 million RF. They're completely full, mainly because I haven't used anything. All I've done is charge them. And I'm using peat-fired engines to do that. Right? Burn a little bit of peat. They give you ash as a byproduct. Alright. And I've got them in on every side as direct charges. You can also put them right against your conduit, as I've done here. And they will also supply a charge. But you'll see every one of these is actually full. So I've got 6 of these $4 million guys. These need turned off because everything's full. So, they all require a redstone signal as well. That's why all of these are levered. I have no idea why that brick is missing. I'm glad I have not fallen down there. I don't imagine it's that far, but still. There we go. So, oh. That one's going to have to be broken, probably. You can see it's actually stuck. So, that'll happen. If these are blue, they're neutral. If they're... they'll go yellow as they start to operate, and then they'll go green when they're at peak. If they're red, it means they're stuck. You used to be able to just whack them with a wrench. There we go. And they would unstick. But now I've noticed it seems that you've got to break them to get them to unstick, and that's quite a shame. I'm not going to break that one right now, just because I don't have the wrench with me. And guaranteed, when I go to set it back down, it's going to face the wrong way. Alright, now these things, these are these starch extractors. Now I built one last episode, maybe episode before, because we got that bit of goodies out of the analyzer. Well, no sooner did I put it in the chest, because I didn't know how to use it, then I got another one free out of the analyzing machine. So there you go. Now what do they do? Well, in fact, you stick wheat up here and a bucket of lava in here. Now, I can't figure out how to get these darn tanks to automatically put lava in. I've tried them on all sides, well, except underneath, to be honest with you. I've tried using liquid item blah 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 dispenser things, the same thing we use everywhere else. It's just not happening. These are LV capacitors, and they're simply going to be here because I'm going to have outputs on the top and connect them to our main system. I just haven't done that yet. But this is another option. They produce quite well. I put a stack of wheat in here, and I believe this is the second, possibly third bucket of lava, and it's completely full. I'm not sure what MRF, but I'm thinking that's 1,000,000 RF. Yeah. So there you go. They are neat little units, but you do require lava. Now, luckily, I live beside a large lava pool, and they don't seem to be burning a whole bunch. But then again, well, things will be different, I'm sure, once I actually start to, well, use them and all. You know, I was going to hook these into the system, but again, I don't have the wrench on me. So, yeah, that entire downstairs piece, all I have in it right now is the 3 levers for underneath these guys. Just because there was nowhere else to put them. Now, these are really neat, and eventually you can power your entire base off it. Because what these do... Yeah, they're all kind of... that's the only one that's not actually in a state of kind of messed up. Yeah. Because they should all read exactly 0 RF output right now. Because they're not running. Right. And they shouldn't have power stored in them. But these things, I guess, are just completely filled. Anyway, these convert EU to RF. Because these generators actually put out EU. So, using these, now eventually the entire EU end of things is going to be powered by a nuclear reactor. Coal is just too hard to keep up on. And quite frankly, even these oil-based, now I'm not using the most powerful. The most powerful uses canola seeds, and more importantly, it actually uses empowered canola seeds. So, and we will eventually get into that, and that is what will run our base. You still chonging away? Yeah, see, it doesn't produce many. There you are, we're through, yeah, that stack and a half, and it gave us, well, 19 of those. So it's not a super huge good way to do it, but hey, it works. Oops. There we are. I'm wondering why. There's no way I've got 500 something apples, and I don't. Perfect. Alright. Now, another thing I've done. Yeah, I'm saving the canola like crazy, of course. You can see we have lots of regular canola to run those 2 generators in there. Canola seeds, I'm also collecting. We've got a good stack. We've got almost a second, or stack, a full drawer and a second there. I not only converted all of these to seed, or to canola. As you can see, all of our garden plots except cactus and cane are now canola. I'm still harvesting peat because we have all those peat-fired engines, and they are really efficient. Like, they burn a couple of blocks, you know. Nice. And as I said, I have actually put in another row of pumpkins. So we'll be producing 30 pumpkins at a time now. That's why I put that wall there. I knew there was a reason. I didn't want my pumpkins to grow there. Darn you, pumpkins. Because they will do that, given the chance, being a pumpkin. I'm not putting one of those there, because then I'll smack into the cactus, won't I? Nope. Okay. I need one more block to stop this guy from plopping his pumpkin there. But yeah, as you can see, everywhere there's cobblestone, I've slowly been robbing our lava pit. Eventually we'll be able to mine the meteorite without getting our feet wet. So, it's sort of a double bonus. Now, you know what? Before I completely forget, let's go up and have a look at what the heck that... Oh, I know what it is. Never mind, I did that. I just completely forgot. I went to Slime Island. I have, if we look on the map here... Ooh, hooray. Under waypoints. Yeah, Slimer. And... it is... There's the mine. It's a ways. So, actually, it's not that far. Ah, here he is, Slimer. Yeah, there's a couple of slime islands up here. So, I did pull up to one and grab some... Uh-oh. I'm in the wrong place. Grab some slime balls, and I also grabbed some of the dirt that slimes grow in, and I managed to get myself a sapling. So now, ta-da, this is what we have. And it gives you a supply of slime, because these will break down into slime balls. So there we go. Ooh, that's cool. I was wondering what that funny color was. Now I know. Excellent. Got to be careful here. I think there's a hole somewhere. Alright. Yeah, these 4 saplings planted together will get you a giant if you have the right type of tree, and the spruce work fine. As I said, other than that, the oak are the biggest producers. Now, I've also switched the greenhouses. I just realized I'm on peaceful right now, so no worries. I think. But that's alright. Even if a creeper shows up, he'll only blow us up. He can't actually break our stuff. You'll notice, yeah, we're also growing canola in here. Producing it quite well. Although I'm not really that impressed with the seed production. It's not bad, but it's not great. Of course, the other thing is we're no longer producing free burnables for the CO2. But, yeah, there you go. If you want to switch one of these things over, you simply take everything out of the machine, like the seeds out of the machine, so it doesn't have more to plant, and then just break the plots, put the seeds in that you want, and light her back up, and there you go. It'll grow whatever you need it to grow. And as long as you have CO2 running, it'll grow it much quicker than it does outdoors. So, yeah, you can see I didn't even get a portion of the saplings that we have available. Not even. You also end up getting a lot of wood, like to the point where I'm probably going to have to think of... I was wondering why these weren't going all the way up, and then I realized they were actually knocking the next sapling in line out because they're so close together. But yeah, this is going to be a little bit shorter episode than normal. I know lately I seem to have been running darn near hour-long episodes. Actually, I guess almost since the start. But I just sort of wanted to catch you guys up and let you know what direction we're heading in here. We are at a point where I think we can actually start getting into building a reactor. We're very close to. And then, as I said, all of our EU power, at least. Ooh, I guess I should have kept enough saplings, doughhead, to plant some more trees. Yeah, I do have more in the house. But yeah, we will eventually be using probably empowered canola seed. It depends how much RF power we end up needing in the long run. You know, because you reach a point where you've got enough stuff to process materials. You just need to make sure you have enough power to, you know, to specifically run machines that will allow you to progress to the next age or the next level or whatever's in line. So, yeah, I knew I wasn't completely out. I believe I need 11 to make a full row. There we go. Maybe it's only 10, I don't remember. Yeah, not all trees will actually grow this close together, but the oaks don't seem to have an issue. There we are, 11. So yeah, I've got, well, as you can see, 55 sets of oak tree here. Not bad. Not bad. And then these things. And these are crazy when you hit them with this. Look at all the experience, because I've got that on the axe. So, it'd be nice if we actually had a reason for experience here, wouldn't it? And the the experience is still just pouring down upon us. There we go. Crazy, eh? Alright, let's get these replanted. I will climb up there and get all the rest of that, of course. Wow, is that ever high? Nice. Did we get it? Oh. Well, I guess we're going to wait for the rest of these to dissolve. Nice and quick to get back to the ground using that. Alrighty, now, boop. Alright, let's get some more of these planted up. And I think, guys, we're going to call it an episode. Like I said, I just wanted to show you where we were going with this. And any sort of ideas you have, suggestions, things that you want to see. I don't want to just keep, you know, bouncing age to age to age and just blow the pack through. Yeah, you get a lot of spruce, eh? I say these quad-sized trees are pretty impressive things. Alright, hope everybody enjoyed the episode. Leave lots of likes, lots of comments, all that stuff. Of course, providing you think I actually deserve likes. You know, not something I'm insisting on. Alright, folks, this has been Species 7 for Age of Engineering. Take care of each other, and ciao for now. Yes, I'm going to sit here and chop wood down. Probably go through my entire axe. Alright, guys, take care.